Hi everyone! I just got my new iPhone 6 and I wanted to try out the camera quality and everything because I previously was using iPhone 5 and I found that the camera quality was kind of a little shitty. I normally just do videos on my phone when it's quick videos, you know, something I don't want to edit or anything. Yeah, here's your video of the week. Some good news, some terrible news, some so-so news. So as you can see, I've rescaped a little bit. There's a bit more plants here in the corner. That's amongst the good news. The plants are booming beautifully because I couldn't get enough light out of the Marineland plant LEDs, 36 to 48 fixtures. The tank was just too wide on the top, so yeah, it was not the best option, so I switched back to my Radeon XR Pro LEDs. I adjusted them to have a less blue spectrum, and now it's more on the red and green side. Like, if you know anything about LEDs, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So yeah, I programmed them for about 10 hours. They're on here 10 to 12 sometimes, you know, I want to watch my tank a little longer. So yeah, that's on the good news. Everything looks beautiful. On the other good news, I wasn't sure if these angels were male and female. Hold on, I'm just trying to get closer to my tank. But they have finally paired up. And that's the female saying, no, no, no. And that's the big male. He was initially more interested in the female of the blue angels here. But he realized she's a much better pick for him. They look better together. So that's on the good news. On the really shitty, atrocious effing news, as you can see, I don't have many discus left. I don't have many altar angels left. In fact, I have 4 discus left out of my 10 and 0 altar angels. I don't know what came before, the chicken or the egg in this situation. I discovered that, first what I did is I tried quarantining the altums for a little bit, but didn't show any signs of weirdness, so I put them in here. I tried to lower the pH. It was originally 6.4. I tried to lower it to 6, which the store hadn't done previously to acclimate them. So I tried to lower that with peat moss, with discus buffer, and all of a sudden all the fish started getting sick. So I'm like, what the heck is happening? Did I overdo it on the buffer? Well, after like all the angels died and one discus started showing symptoms of having like a bluish skin, you know, very lethargic, and died really quickly. And then I did some more research because really, like, I was at the end of it. I was like so like crying and so sad, and I discovered this new ectoparasite that in 20 years of like fish keeping I never had, and it's called Chinodonella or Chinodontella, something like that. I'll try to link it under the video. Basically, it's an ectoparasite, very lethal. By the time you see the signs, oh, look at this beautiful guy flashing for his girlfriend. By the time you see signs of the disease, it's nowhere near as curable as ick. You gotta get either methylene green, either methylene blue or malachite green with copper sulfate. I got Pro here. I'm gonna show you like real quick the bottle. There you go, Pro. It cures all parasites. So there you go. I'm gonna put it here so you can see it better. Yeah, it's good for all ectoparasites, external parasites. First day of treatment, before what they said on the internet to do was to raise the temperature at 86 Fahrenheit, 32 degrees about. And that was supposed to either kill the parasite or to turn it into forms of dormant cysts until the temperature goes back to his preferred you know, degrees. So I didn't want to take the chance of just treating them with salt at 3% of the water volume plus the temperature you know, increase the temperature. I really just want to get like anti-parasitic medication. And you know, already with increasing temperature and adding a shitload of salt and even baiting the fish that were badly infected in heavy salt solution, like most of the disease was contained. Like I already saw relief signs, but just I didn't want to take any more chances. I got the Prezi-Pro and I'm gonna let it work its course. Yeah, I was very sad this week. It was really awful. On the bright side, I made like 3 paintings in the current of 2 days because, you know, the emotions were all there. So I'm gonna show you just my last remaining discus. One of the big ones survived. The other one just died an hour ago. My little red one here doesn't look too good. This guy was totally unaffected by the whole thing. He didn't even see it come and go. So I lost a couple of tetras, of rasboras. Yeah, so, you know, it sucks. It sucks when you lose fish. But what can you do? I guess quarantine them longer. But to be honest, I think I initially already had that ectoparasite. It was just dormant because my pH was a little too high for its liking. He likes the pH of 5 to 6. And my pH was always at 6.4, 6.8. So it was dormant all this time until like I drastically dropped it. And he's like, oh, comfy times. Let's come back and kill everybody. So I think that's what did it, because previously I had lost some fish to some similar symptoms. And I think that was what it was like for the past 2 years in this aquarium, you know. So very dormant and deadly parasite. Make sure you research it if you see signs like that. In the past 2 days, actually, since I know I have it, I've been like on, you know, fish forums, and I looked at some people having like problems with their fish, and they posting pics, and right away I can tell it's that freaking ectoparasite. So, yeah. So long story. Basically, yeah, the aquarium is doing good now. I don't know if you can see, I added some of these anubias here. It's creating little caves. I hope that my bristleness plecos will get into the mood of breeding, because it's been about a year they haven't bred. But a lot of changes in this tank, obviously. So yeah, wish me luck. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.